Hey, what is up guys? As I said before, it's the most anticipated smartphone of the year, the Lenovo Vibe K4 Note. So after using deeply for a while, I can say it's the best smartphone in the budget department. As a low budget smartphone, it has really lived up to a lot of hype because there are a bunch of reasons hiding out there. First of all, it's a big phone again, and I always love big phones. Technically handheld, and it got a thinner, flatter body with slightly curved edges with little bevel on it. And up in the front of this guy, you will find the beautiful crispy 5.5-inch Full HD resolution display with the pixel density of 401, and it is fairly protected with the Gorilla Glass 3. Okay, I got to say, this is really a good high-end phone in the specs department. So inside this guy, you will find the 1.3 GHz octa-core MediaTek processor with 3 GB of RAM and with the GPU of Mali T720. It has 16 GB inbuilt memory and expandable up to 128 GB. And the phone is running on Android 5.1.1. I could be much more happier if this high-end specs could be paired with the Android 6.0 Marshmallow. Anyway, from top to bottom, front to back, inside to out, using this phone is really awesome. Pretty much responsive and really smooth experience. Overall, you'll have no problem to use several apps together as well. So moving into this guy, you will find some extraordinary features which you will rarely find in other low budget smartphones. You probably already noticed that the display is bordered by front-facing stereo speakers. They are outstanding speakers. I'd like to say you can experience 3D sound. They're really big and crispful. With a combination of full HD screen and 3D sound, I would like to grade it A, as it is in the budget department. One of the coolest new pieces of the Vive hardware is the fingerprint reader on its back. It's really good and kind of shocking to have this on a budget smartphone. So unlocking is way more faster than using the power button. A little less convenient, but I got used to it. Alright, continuing with all these new features, we must notice that the battery life on the Lenovo Vibe K4 Note has been pretty damn good. We all know that it has 3300 mAh battery, even in a such thin form factor, a pretty sizable battery, but with the Full HD display and all these high-end specs internals, you don't expect to get the longest battery life ever, but it does pretty well. I have got around somewhere between 3 3/4 or 4.5 hours. So there is one more last thing that a lot of people, including me, is curious about, and that's the camera. A lot more phone companies raise up the camera pixels, but they forget to put a good camera sensor in it. So this guy got the 13 megapixel camera on its back with f-stop 2.2 with no OIS and autofocus. Anyway though, it has touch focus and it can record 1080 or Full HD in 30 FPS. And on the secondary or the front camera, it came up with the 5 megapixel with f-stop 2.2. So that's been it. So what do you think about the Lenovo Vibe K4 Note? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video and want to see more like this, definitely be sure to subscribe to the channel. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.